Hey everybody! Tonight it is take two. It's 8 o'clock right now, so my guest Danielle Rich should be hopping on here in a minute. But I'm so excited. I appreciate everyone who yesterday who tried to get on or were on. I think if you were on the live last night that we started, that you got bits and pieces of it or you could hear it, but then technology, like you love it and you hate it. So. Anyway, this is take two. We're going to replay it because so many people had questions and wanted to get to hear what we were talking about. So anyway, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jenny Kieswetter, and I'm so excited to share something that I found with you tonight. I am an elementary school PE teacher. I live in the suburbs of Chicago, and like I said, I found something that I could not ignore. And hey, Todd, that's my husband there getting on. If you're watching this live, you can drop down like where you're from. That would be awesome. If you are catching the replay, if you want to hit replay, because I know a lot of people will be able to get the replay later. So anyway, my friend is going to be joining us as our special guest, but I entitled this Facts Not Fluff because I wanted to talk about the 3 reasons why this was something, this opportunity, this product was like something that I just could not ignore, okay? So I have 3 reasons, 3 bullet point reasons, and I see Danielle's here, so I'm gonna go ahead and add her. Let me just get that started here. Okay, gonna add, give me a minute, okay, today. And anyway, let's see, it says it's adding. Hey, Jody. Hey.
Yay.
All right.
And hopefully tonight we're good.
Yeah, I was just saying that like you just never know. You love technology and you hate it at the same time.
Exactly.
So yeah, so I thank you for hopping on again, Danielle, because I know you're so busy today, especially. But as you saw, so many people were messaging and commenting, like wanting to see like what it was that we were talking about, and we got cut off. So thank you again, and thanks everybody for hopping on and take 2 now. So I did want to start with my 3 bullet points why I had to look at this, like I said, and I have a couple things to show you. So number 1, this product that Danielle is going to talk about, this business opportunity, the growth trajectory. So this is what, and I still could never be a weather person here to go backwards, but this is November. Oops. This is November 2017. This last November, and this is the end of June right here. Okay, so that's not even July. That's the growth of distributors that Danielle's going to talk more about. So, I mean, looking at that is like every company, no matter what business you're in, that's their dream of what you want, exponential growth. Okay. Number 2, what we're going, yeah, Tanya, take 2. Number 2, what we're about to talk about is registered with a national drug code with the FDA. So this is our FDA NDC number. That is huge, 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 huge. Okay, so this is something that's been around for 14 years. And again, Danielle is going to go more into that. But to me, that was really important, that it wasn't just something new that nobody had heard of, and it has a registration number. Number 3, and this is like really where like I really like jaw dropped and was like, oh my God, this is really a big thing. So there are 2 testimonial groups with people who have used this product that we're going to talk about. There is a women's club, and if you can see here, it says 132,000 members. Okay, 132,000. When I first jumped on, there was like 25, and then there was 50, and overnight, like a week ago, I saw it go from 50 to over 100,000. Then there's a men's group with testimonials from men. Okay, and so this is almost a little over 73,000. Okay, so these are secret groups where people share their testimonies. So like I said, this is just in the US. These are these testimonies that you just couldn't ignore. So when I looked at that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to be part of this. So Danielle, I want to introduce Danielle Rich. She is from the East Coast, and this is a virtual business. So we've we talk on Zoom and on the phone like this and on Facebook. But her and her husband own multiple businesses, and she has been in several multi-level marketing companies. She has a record in her very first network marketing company. She hit diamond in 8 weeks, which was the fastest that anybody had ever hit diamond in that company before. So she's made 6 figures on her way to 7 with us. Of course, we can't make any income claims, but I'm so glad to be partnered with you, Danielle, and learn from you. So thank you so much. So the first thing I am going to ask you, I'm going to stop talking. You do it all now. Is tell us about the Shark Tank story. I love that story.
Okay, love this story. So first of all, welcome everyone. I'm glad we had to do this over. I had fun last night. Yeah. We need to do this more often. So we're both in our homes. This is how we build our business. Literally, I'm in sweats, tried to pretty up for you guys, but I like to make money from home. It's a phenomenal business. So Jenny and I are business partners. The Shark Tank story is pretty cool. So I'm a Shark Tank freak, on top of the fact that when I heard that one of the 8 original Shark Tank angel investors contacted our CEO in order to purchase this product, literally buy the rights to it and put it out into infomercials, that was a huge deal. And that just happened a few months ago. And he turned it down. And that should show you that Alex Goldstein, who is our CEO and the formulator of this product that's been on the market 14, almost 15 years now, he is here to make an impact on people's lives. His 27 years in nutraceuticals, 27 years of building his 4 companies and putting products out to market, 650 products he's put out to market out of San Francisco Bay, California. The product that we're talking to you about tonight, the cornerstone of our company, our flagship product, it's our first one that we're releasing, has caused such a buzz here since we've launched that I can't even tell you what a buzz it caused for 14 years on the shelves of that brick and mortar store. It was the #1 seller all 14 years, and it had a 93% reorder rate. When people find a product they love and it's consumable and they've got to use it over and over again, that creates the kind of income that most of you could never even fathom could be built right by sharing it through the internet, through social media. You see women sharing, oh my God, this is crazy lip gloss, and everybody wants it because it doesn't come off when you drink wine. And the next thing you know, there's this, you're added into 15,000 groups talking about these crazy lip glosses, or you hear about women's, lashes growing because they've got this incredible serum, or these crazy, yes, oh my God. However, that's what this has done. It's gone viral. So that story is pretty incredible. The fact that he turned down that shark made me happy, because I don't want this company to go anywhere. And he said it's not going anywhere. There's no plan B. There's no exit strategy. He wants to build a brand that has cutting edge hormone balancing products, as well as cutting edge wellness products to help people live their best life. We have people in fitness that are cutting their body fat. I won't give you the name, but if you private message me, I can use his name. We have a top IFBB pro bodybuilder who did a national call for us, talking about how he didn't know the gel was going to work for him. He was using it wrong in the beginning, rubbing it on his belly instead of where he should have put it. And he went from 12% body fat down to 4% in the few months that he was using it. I think he used it for about 60 or 90 days, changing nothing. He's already on a ketogenic diet. He's already ripped. But to drop his body fat just from hormonally balancing himself, that's the key. And so we're going to talk about that tonight. But that's the story about Shark Tank. And I thought it was pretty cool because I'm a Shark Tank freak. I love that show.
Totally. Yes. And I love that we turned it down. So yes. I think that just says so much. Yes. So, okay. So we've talked about this product. Can you elaborate, what is this product? What are,
so many people would like to know.
Yeah. What have we been talking about here? That has
inquiring minds want to know. It's a gold mine, first of all. I got into this company totally burnt out, totally having gone back into corporate America last year, selling solar. Got the call back in December. I'm like, not interested in a startup, not interested in going back into any direct selling at the time, because I had looked around for 3 years and never found anything as magical as my first company. And I know I'm smart enough to know they're hard to come by. But the person who called me is someone who is absolutely 100% a powerhouse real estate developer out of Rhode Island, who's also a mentor of mine and a very good friend. And he's like, Danielle, I think I'm coming out of retirement for this. And I think this is going to be one of the biggest things that we've ever seen hit the direct selling world. And I was like, yeah, buddy, here's the thing. It's almost Christmas. I don't want to drop money on a package. However, if you're telling me this gel is transdermal. It's got real human growth hormone in it, but a microdose. It's legal, it's over the counter, it's FDA registered, and it could possibly make me look younger, be skinnier, sleep better, have a better sex life. I mean, when I heard the potential benefits, I already knew about HGH. I already know what HGH does, but I never wanted to get on the injectable protocols because they're extremely expensive. Most of the elite are on them, those protocols, and they can have dangerous side effects. So when he told me what it did and I looked at the info, it took me minutes to say, I don't really care about the business right now, just get me the gel because it's all about me right now. Listen, everybody wants to look younger and feel better, especially as you start hitting, 40s and 50s and 60s. So hold on, people are bombing my phone. Okay, so that to me is the most important thing for you to understand. This is the only transdermal, meaning it goes into the skin, you rub it in morning and night, 5 days a week, and it gets into the bloodstream. We have pro athletes on the gel. We have people of all race, color, and creeds on the gel. And the bottom line is 30 and up need hormonal balance. And Jenny, you know this. Hormonal balance is everything, especially as we get older, because our HGH declines after puberty and it goes lower and lower. And that's our master hormone. That's our healing hormone. That's our golden hormone. It speaks to all the hormones in our body. So if you can get your HGH level to be normalized, or at least bring it up a little, your body can go do the work. So it's not the gel. The gel is just a catalyst. You're just replenishing your levels enough so that you can feel and look like you did, in your 20s and 30s. And quite frankly, I've been on it 6 months. And I got to say, I haven't felt this good since I was in my mid 20s. And I look forward to more results. And there's a laundry list of benefits we're going to talk about.
Yes. So, and I think that, like I said earlier, like looking at that testimonial page and seeing people, thousands of people who've taken this, I think you mentioned this, like 93% reorder rate over 14 years.
Huge.
And not one negative side effect that has ever been documented. To me, like that says it all. Safety, of course, number one. Number two, the reorder. If I'm going to share something with friends or sell it or whatever, I need to know that it's not just for me. It's because I know it's going to benefit them and it's worth their money. So like that reorder rate, when I heard that, that was really important to me. So I have to ask you, so as a business, you said there was this one product for now,
right?
Why do you think it's taken off? Like when you look at that growth trajectory, what do you think's the magic sauce here?
So everyone knows me that knows me well. You guys that are watching that know me, I don't mince words and I have no filter. Therefore, I tell the truth. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I still love you regardless if we have differences. However, I'm going to tell you the truth. In most direct selling companies, you have to push people to come to your meetings. You have to invite people to come to your house to see your demo or your home party. You have to invite people to hotel meetings. I never wanted to do that again. I wanted something I could share that would go viral. And I knew it was a tall order. I wanted something that would go nuts. And I wanted to get in early enough. I've seen companies go nuts, but I missed them. I missed Miriam. I missed Juness. I have friends who have earned 6 and 7 figures in companies like this. So when we got the call, I was just like, okay, I'll take a look at the product and try it. I had no idea that when I started to pick up the phone February 4th, mind you, I was on the product 5 weeks before I ever called anyone. February 4th, I started calling people, just naturally dropping people onto my Facebook page. There's a girls club and men's club, just wanted them to see the testimonials, wanted my friends and family to learn about it. Wasn't pushy, just let them know, hey, take a look. As of today, I have 17,000 distributors in my group alone since February 4th. What's that? February, March, April, May, June. In just shy of 6 months to have that many distributors. In my first company, which by the way, I had a really epic run in, I had 6,500 people under me 4 years in. I have 17,000 already, and I am just shy of 6 months in. That is the kind of growth that is unprecedented. Our company is having extraordinary growth. We ran out of product. That's how crazy this went. And Jenny knows this. And yet we've had more growth since we ran out than when we had product, because people are realizing how good it is, how beneficial it is. Listen, I can't claim it's going to do everything it says. We can't make claims. However, we can invite you to take a look at the list of expected benefits. The list is over 40 benefits long. So if you are someone that says, your libido shot or your energy, I talked to a woman today, actually a gentleman, who told me, his wife is suffering so much from low energy. I had another woman call me and she said, my husband and I want to talk to you about, you know, the business. And I said, sure. And they're like, we've been watching you, but really, she's like, I just need my energy back. And I told her my story. I just shared my story of what it's done for my debilitating fatigue. And I told her it's not going to happen overnight because it's a microdose of safe HGH that's over the counter, that's cleared by the FDA to sell to the masses over the counter. However, it's a microdose. It's less than a nanogram. So you don't have to worry about it sitting in your system and causing issues. So when people get on it, it's not, you know, Jenny, I could say to you, oh, you're going to lose 20 pounds your first month, like some of these guys have.
Yeah.
And we always hate that, right? When the guys just drop weight like nothing, right? But I always tell people, have a manageable expectation that over time of using it 5 days a week, your body is going to slowly do the things maybe it used to do. So give it time. However, there are things you can expect in month 1. Month 2, you can expect other things. Month 3, more. By the time you get to the month I'm in, month 6, you start to realize, holy cow, I feel, and it's just me, rebirthed, reborn. I feel different. I feel healthier. I sleep better. So there's a lot of things we can share with you. We can't make a claim, but we need you to understand that there is a laundry list of benefits on the product. The product is now back in stock. We are relaunching in a few weeks, and we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. And it's a product we can't hold on to. It's crazy. And Jenny's seen it. I mean, we can't, the people are coming in so fast, our heads are spinning. I don't even know what happened. It's just crazy.
And can you explain too? So I thought this is really interesting how you said, because now we're on a product freeze because we had to up the infrastructure to be able to accommodate for all this growth that was happening. And so so right now, you know, people are adding people into the testimonials. They're reading what happened like the first 8 months or whatever.
Right.
Okay. So once all this next wave of people like me have their testimonials, then it's like, that's the big, huge boom.
Yes.
So like, that kind of leads me to my kind of last question, like timing wise, like I know you're really good about explaining how this is about to have the biggest boom of all this fall. So if you can tell people if they're interested and talk about timing,
sure.
What you would.
Yeah, so let's back up to manufacturing. So our one manufacturer that has made the product out of Woodbine, Iowa, for 14 years since its inception. By the way, this was created for mixed martial arts fighters. This is not the kind of product that will show up in a blood test or urine test. We don't jump your IGF-1 levels at all. It's just a little microdose that helps the body to feel better. It's homeopathic. It's safe, it's effective, it works. We challenge you to try it because we can't say if you've got this issue or that issue, it's going to definitely do that. I always want to be clear about that. But what we're proud about is the fact that when things, and you're frozen, Jenny, just so you know, I don't know if something's going on with your internet. When the product ran out, our company jumped into action and brought on multiple new manufacturers. And one of them is Denison Pharmaceutical, the largest homeopathic pharmaceutical manufacturer in the world, literally on the globe. And they're out of Lincoln, Rhode Island. They can, just alone, they can do 50,000 bottles a day, more than we could probably ever sell, which I disagree with them when they say that because I know we're going to sell more than that. We also have a manufacturer out of Naples, Florida. We have another one in Los Angeles. I am hopping a plane Thursday morning. Friday, I will be a part of checking that place out, but we are already signed on with a co-packer in Los Angeles. We are doing incredible things. Jenny, you're completely frozen. I don't know if you want to turn your camera off and turn it on. So manufacturing, we will never have a back order again. We have enough manufacturers in place now that over the next 6 to 9 months as they ramp it up, we have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of bottles coming in. Right now we have 200,000 bottles on their way. Another 30,000 just came in and went right out. We are relaunching in a few weeks. That means new people that have never ordered before will be able to order and get a product immediately. So I believe, yes, Wanda, I believe we will give the manufacturers a run for their money. We also have multiple new banks on board. We have people throwing money at our company because they see that this product is absolutely going to go. It's going to sweep the United States as it already is. We have 42 states represented at our California launch this weekend. And there's over 800 people, and it's our very first launch, and we haven't even launched the company yet. We're in pre-launch. So we're doing unprecedented growth. For people to get involved, here is how it works. It's $59 to grab a spot right now because we cannot charge you for product until it's in-house. So you will not get an order if you order tonight, but you will be in line to get your product. You can start building your business. You can start training with us. You can start banking a paycheck. If you plug in, it's a simple system, super easy. And if you're someone who doesn't want to be a part of the company, you certainly can be a customer, which, by the way, those come in like water. It's 30-day money back guaranteed. So I just want to get that all out of the way. The $59 spots are important because that is your membership fee for the year. You can write that off as you've just opened up your own small business from home. It's tax deductible. Then you choose a 1 bottle, a 4 bottle, or an 8 bottle pack. The 4 bottle packs have 4 bottles, 1 is free, and the 8 bottle pack has 8 bottles, 2 are free. So you can do whatever you want. We don't care how you come in. You don't get bonused better because you came in more and spent more money. We don't roll like that. You are not required to buy products every month. If you have 2 customers buying from you, you absolutely don't have to even buy your bottle, which, by the way, no one wants to be without their gel because they're obsessed with it. So chances are you're going to want to buy it anyway. But you're not required to, because that's the kind of company we are. We don't penalize you if you don't place orders. We don't make you have certain amounts you have to sell a month. We have none of that. It's the easiest compensation plan on the planet. The product is viral. Jenny, you're still frozen. You look pretty, a little frozen there. Anything else you want me to say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay.
You just look like a greeting card.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening with my Wi-Fi, but okay. No, you said it all. Like, so, if you can just wrap it up, since obviously people can't see me, and let them know how they can get back to.
Yeah. So don't inbox me or Jenny unless we have introduced you to this and we are your friends. If someone's already introduced you to the company, it is your job to get back to that person. We are not going to sign you in or bring you onto our team. You have to work with the person who invited you. So get back with them. You can't mess up. You can't mess up. It's too early. We have, I think as of today, over 27,000 distributors. And just to give you guys some numbers, I had 6,134 reps on my team when we ran out of product. And now, that was on May 15th. Now, May, June, July 15th-ish. 2 months later, I have over 17,000. I want you to think about that. That's 173 people a day in the United States coming in just to my team, not the whole company. Think about the company's growth. The company's having even more growth than that. And what it's done for us financially in our home is just mind-blowing. And it's, yeah, do I work it? If you're not going to be involved and get excited and have a story and use the gel and be a product of the product and put 8 hours in on your phone, don't even come on board, because money does not fall on your lap. However, this is the easiest, most exciting thing I've ever been involved in, and I would never take credit for having that many people on my team. It has just taken off like a runaway train, and if I wanted to stop it, I couldn't. I can't even keep up with the people coming in. I had to create videos to train everyone because we can't keep up with the growth, which is not a bad thing. It's a wonderful thing. So if you've never done this before, this is your chance in a compressed period of time to make a side income that could turn in, like mine, into a significant income that could trump anything you've ever made, or you could just come in and make, maybe an extra 1,000 or 2 a month, and it's not hard. So we're here to support you. Jenny and I are building, we're building this out with the leadership of Suzanne Zavell and so many incredible leaders that are coming out of the woodwork, women and men alike. 30 and up need this product. There's not a 30-year-old or older who doesn't need it, but it's good for 18 and up. We have people that are 18, 19, 20 years old who are still in a position where they feel like they've got hormonal imbalance. And if you have any people in your life who have issues with energy, issues with not losing weight, even though they try so hard, if you have people in your life who experience any type of anxiety and inability to have their mood stabilized, if you know people who have cellulite, who doesn't want to get, help with that, if you know people that have libido issues, erectile dysfunction, we may be able to help with that. That's what the product may do. There are multiple benefits, and it's less than $150 a month. One bottle will last you a month during your results phase. When you move into a maintenance phase, you're going to go down to half a bottle a month. And yes, you need to use it for life. If you want to look hot for the rest of your life and you want to look lean and fit, what do? You eat right and you work out for life. If you stop eating right and working out, you look terrible. It's the same concept. You have to keep your growth hormone levels manageable, meaning so that they're buffered. And if you buffer them and you use the homeopathic gel the way it's supposed to be used, you can maintain your benefits and your results for life. I have people who have testimonials on gray hair reduction. My hair is coming in so thick, it's ridiculous, and I was losing it like crazy because of perimenopause at a young age. My lashes are longer than they've ever been, and I'm not spending $150 a month on a stupid, thing. I'm not going to say the company, But I used to buy that stuff and it ends up staining my lids and I freaked out. So I'm not using any of those things anymore. I'm off of my bioidentical hormones completely. I don't need them anymore. I'm losing weight without having to run against the wind. Oh my God, I love it. But it's not magic. It's that the balancing of hormones makes your body do the things it does. When you have great hormonal balance, you feel like you're not running against the wind. So if you are someone in your 30s or older, you need to get a hold of the person who invited you and at least get on the waiting list. Give the bottle a try. Because in 1 month, actually, most people feel it in their first week, but in 1 month, you are going to look back and go, okay, amazing. All of us are on it for life. We are emotionally attached to it. There are tons of jokes about how people won't be without the gel. There are tons of memes and gifts that are out that are about people freaking out when they can't find their gel. They hide the gel from their spouse. If you're running low, you're using a spatty daddy from Shark Tank and you're scraping it out like as if it's liquid gold. We call it liquid gold. This stuff changed my life. Yes. Will I make a fortune doing this? Absolutely. I got a big mouth. I love to share things with people that I think are valuable and are going to bring value to people's life. And if they buy it from me, great. And if they don't, I'm still happy that they're on it. I just love the fact that we have something amazing. The world can't get anywhere else. We're the only company that has a transdermal gel. It's our delivery system that is the secret sauce. We're the only company that can get HGH molecule through the skin. It's too big to go through the skin. Our CEO figured it out 15 years ago, and that's what the secret is. Just like collagen cannot get through the skin, ladies, don't inbox me and tell me that you don't know what I'm talking about. HGH and collagen cannot get through the dermis. But there are companies who have figured out a way to use carrier ingredients to get it through the skin with nano delivery to get it where it needs to go. So when you're back in homeostasis, and let me tell you, a lot of you will be, you're going to love me, you're going to love Jenny or the person who invited you, and just by sheer excitement of how you feel, you're probably going to want to upgrade to be a rep anyway, which you could do at any time. So that's it. Yeah. That's what I want to share. I'm so excited. I could do this all night.
I am so excited. And am I frozen still?
You are. I mean, but you look pretty. It wasn't a funky face. Okay. Usually when I do it, it like freezes in a funky face and I have to look at that. But...
Yeah, me too. Okay, well, I can't say enough to thank you. I so appreciate your time. Thank you, everybody. I know there's so many people that have been on the gel, that are on this call, or watching the replay. If you could just maybe write your top 3 things, testimonies, top 3 things that you felt taking the gel, that would be awesome, just for people to see really quickly.
Yeah, what are your top 3 things that you feel I mean, there's so many I could list, but 1 would be energy. God, 2 would be weight loss and feeling like my metabolism is so much better. And 3 is, oh my God, I wouldn't say this, but my legs looked much more toned, like the cellulite and the tone looks so much better. And that I didn't see until month 5, month 6. And that's a month 6 expected benefit. So a lot of us are saying that our skin, like my belly looks flatter and tighter. I'm all in on this stuff. I want to like bathe in it. So there's more to it, guys. But I will say that for me, those are the top 3. So write your top 3 down. I get a lot of inboxes from couples saying that their libido, their sex life is back. Woohoo! Nothing wrong with that. And I hear a lot of people saying that their menopausal and perimenopausal symptoms have really diminished. And listen, we don't need a lot of crazy women walking around. So get them on the gel. We have a lot of guys that have the dad bod who are just, their bellies are melting away. Why? Yes, they need to eat right and exercise. Those who do that with the gel see better results than those who keep eating pizza and beer and drinking beer. But we have people doing that aren't changing a thing and just doing the gel. And look at sleep and mood in just a week, Carl is saying. So maybe one night we'll just do a testimonial where people just live and they talk about what they're feeling, because I think that's so powerful.
Totally. And I cannot wait to have those testimonies too as myself. And like I said, I can't thank you enough tonight. I know you're so busy. I'm going to see you in California days here.
Yes, I can't wait to see you in Cali. We have 85-degree weather all 4 days.
Yes. All right. Well, everybody have a great night. Feel free to share this with anyone you think that would help. You can message it, you can share it to your page, whatever works for you. And like I said, if someone shared this with you, get back to them, to the person that invited you, and ask them for the information. Get the gel, get on the gel.
Oh, get on the gel. Yes, get on the gel. I'm sorry, I should have said that. GetOnTheGel.com. Anyone who's watching, That is our informational site. People usually don't need more than that. 85–90% of your questions will be answered right there. And from there, you get back with the person and either get their shopping link so you can get on the pre-order list, because we are going to start taking orders in a few weeks for customers, or you can sign in immediately as a distributor. Quite frankly, if you're a smart person, just get a spot. For $59, you spend it on bad food, you know, bad takeout. So be smart, think about that, talk to the person who invited you, and we welcome you to the team. This is going to be an epic ride. I am like super excited about it. So thank you, Jenny.
All right. Thank you. See you in Cali.
All right, guys.